Yes, that's right. I got a tan. No, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? New haircut. I think it looks pretty good. No, not really. I was quoting Filthy Frank. Yo, what's up and welcome back. Just back to Angels Reach as always. I'm Angel and today it's New Music Monday, baby. Now, I low key, high key, high flow Kurt Kenyon and Lee have not been inspired to drop a New Music Monday. I've just kind of been re listening to the same um, albums over and over again. And that's not cool. I mean, like it is to, like have your sort of rotation and vibe and, you know what I mean, flow and mink and mata. Okay. It's good to have like your own like vibe and stuff and like keep that going on. But like one of the things I like to think that I like to appreciate is like my diverse music taste. I say that and then I listen to the same thing over and over again. But like I like the variety of things I listen to. I like of course being in a mood and or listening to a mood playlist and stuff, but one of my favorite things is to put all the songs I have downloaded on my phone on Apple Music on shuffle like and just like get random songs played go anywhere from like Masayoshi Takanaka to Tribe Called Quest to black to I don't think I have any black on my mind like shit, but yeah, maybe more alt stuff to Radiohead. Like I mean those are all like common stuff, but I mean like I'm thinking of just the stuff I listen to that like could be in different moods and vibes and stuff like that. And I like getting thrown into different moods like that. Like I'm cool with that. Like I like listening to like slower, heartbreaking song. Like Giveon's 20s is a super sad song for me. Like listening to that and like almost crying and then immediately getting some Black Eyed Peas in my system, like Rock Your Body, like and I'm up and pumping to me. Like I'm cool with that. That's sort of the vibe I go for. So I've been listening to just like a bunch of the same thing. Like let me see what I've been listening to recently. A fair amount of uh what's it called? Michael McDonald's a lot of Doobie Brothers stuff, a lot of Michael Jackson because the Michael Jackson movie came out recently. What more is still loitering? I think I talked about that song not too long ago. I'm still replaying that. Um, Hurricane Wisdom dropped Barbie Doll, and that was a song that was like a sound that was on TikTok that I was like super in love with, especially watching like the Spider-Man edits and stuff of it. Um, but that like didn't come out for a while and then it finally came out and I loved it and Chance is on it and it's like so fire because Chance is like back to his like older like rap stuff but um basically this New Music Monday I've been listening to like the same thing over and over again but I recently actually looked up funnily enough like best albums to listen to with headphones on because I got these Sony dynamic stereo headphones, professional MDR 7506. I mean, 7506, whatever. These are pretty dope. I don't remember how long ago I got them, like a year ago or something like that, maybe two. And they're like super dope. They're super dope. I love them, and like the sound quality is really good, especially for like $100, man. Like it's super good. I had like Turtle Beach headphones. I think are like a riser headphone, or maybe even like a Bluetooth like headset for my PC when I first got it, and that just was not cutting it. And so with these I can listen to like a whole like lot better quality music, and it's granted it's not like a DAW or anything like that, or like a DAC. What is it called? I don't know. But it's really good. So I looked up albums to check out, and I saw on a Reddit thread. Yeah, arrest me. I don't use Reddit, but like I saw on a Reddit thread this album, ladies and gentlemen, we are floating in space. Oop, you can't really see it that well by a band called or by an artist called Spiritualized. And now this was released in June 16th of 1997. It's an alternative album. Low key, I would say it's an ambient music. It's an ambient album with lyrics, if that makes any sense. I know that's kind of redundant, but I mean the soundscape that that Spiritualized creates. That I think the name of the artist is J. I don't want to say J Prince, but something like JP or PJ or something like that. I think J. But I'm gonna just say Spiritualized. That's the artist name. But yeah, this is released in 1997, alternate album. It has 12 songs. The last song being like a 13-minute like like medley, honestly, like it's like insane. I was actually playing Risk of Rain 2, which I just picked up for the first time, and I was just like gaming my way through it, no volume, and I like my friend recommended I learned my friend was playing it and like had a bunch of like music going on in the background from Hyperpop to um uh what else was he listening to, whatever, I don't have time for examples, but he was listening to like high prop and stuff, and alternate music, and it sounded really good for background music. So I was like, that's super dope, maybe I'll listen to this album like as background music, but like also give it the attention, you know what I mean. I laid down on my bed back there, that's why my pillows are closer to me. I laid down my head here, and I put my headphones on because this is my setup, and I just closed my eyes and listened to the album, and it was super super dope. And then I did it again, except with it as background music, to Risk of Rain 2, and I super super enjoyed it. I was actually at the last song, and I was like, I forgot it's like a 13-minute song, because like when I'm laying down and like absorbing it all, like I was just appreciating it for the finale that it was. Whereas like when I was playing Risk of Rain 2, I was like, is this song still going on? Is this the same song? What is this? And I realized it was the last song, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I kind of like I don't know how I forgot like how long it is, but like if like it didn't feel as long when like I listened to it the first time. But yeah, maybe that's my fault. But let me point out a few of the songs off of it that I really love. Well, first of all, the intro track. You know that I always love a really good intro track, one that sets up the pacing for the album. And I think specifically Spiritualized does a fantastic job setting the intro with like these choirs, these vocals swelling up, and like the strings coming in, and like uh ambience. I mean, that's the name of the track. I mean that's the name of the album, low key, because it's like Spiritualized does a fantastic job just creating this sonic sphere, like this symphony of sounds, literally just like beautiful vocals and strings, and like yeah, like creative drums, even like the placements of them and stuff, like just creative use of instrument, not maybe not creative, but very fun use of instruments, very like I'm not super experimental, but a little experimental, lighthearted, and like just fun. It's just a fantastic listen all around. Like just the soundscape from beginning to end is fantastic. And the first track, Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are Floating in Space, perfectly sets up the album. And I mean, it's just a great track on its own. The next track, Come Together, is dope. And then the next 3-track run is like fantastic for me. I Think I'm in Love, All My Thoughts, and Stay With Me. I think those were like incredible, incredible songs, especially with the metaphors for like heroin and addiction and like love, and all the pain and like suffering that comes with those, and like the highs and lows of those, the peaks and valleys, you know what I mean. I played Peak last night for the first time. It was kind of fun. But yeah. Electricity was the next track that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I could appreciate, like especially like the guitar in it, if I'm not mistaken, like the riff, yeah, I appreciate how badass it kind of sounded. And then Home of the Brave was like, oh my god, Home of the Brave and Cool Waves and Broken Heart, like that. They're not three back to back, but like they're like a track in between each, and they're like towards the end. And if I'm not mistaken, Cool Waves is the second to last track before Cop Shoot Cop, which is like a 13-minute medley, like I said. But yeah, those three tracks are just fantastic. I mean, the strings, I'm like a sucker for strings. Like I've been really appreciating like scores and stuff a little bit more, and especially like in movies, like I'm trying to appreciate the sounds in movies a little bit more, noticing things like that. But yeah, yeah. I didn't expect uh I didn't expect this to be like as sonically pleasing as an experience as I thought. I love the cover art, which is I think just like a Lego brick. You can't kind of tell. It's just like a white Lego brick or something like that, like a flat Lego brick on with a blue background, and it's very similar to like the shading or like the colors of colors, the live performance shows on YouTube and stuff by artists. And so I mean, it's super simple. I can give you a list. I can show you the track list right there, all the like track 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, and like 11. I've got all those stars. Those are going to be favorited. Let's see down the line if those stay favorited, or I get sick of them, or or I might just delete the whole album. I don't know, because I was like revisiting a ton of music, like Piss in the Wind. I recently revisited Piss in the Wind by Joji, and I was like listening to it like on my way to the dispensary and back, and I was like, this song is like super great. Like this song is great. This song is great. I was like, why are these songs not as memorable? Because they're pretty catchy, but they're not like I don't know. I didn't find myself going back to Joji's Piss in the Wind, even though like some of the songs played on repeat, or like some the songs were on rotation. Uh, I think I gave it like a week or two of it like being in my rotation, and then I don't think I specifically went back to it. I think because the Don Toliver album came out, and that was super heavy in rotation, and yeah. But revisiting Piss in the Wind, I think it was a super fun album. Very, very production wise, like fun and raw, raunchy. Like maybe raw and raunchy isn't like the best way to put it, because like it was like very well produced. But I mean, like it just felt super unapologetically Joji. Like everything he wanted to do, the fun he wanted to have, like the risks he wanted to take, the sounds he wanted to create. I mean, yeah. Re-listening to a lot of the songs off Piss in the Wind, like Silhouette Man, Rose Colored Lenses. I want to say that's the title of it. I'm not. I might be getting that wrong. Last of a Dying Breed is absolutely incredible. Shout out my homie. He bangs will love you less. Like it was like, yo, that's crazy. And I was like, yeah. Hotel California is probably my favorite, like off the album. Like I just love it. Past Won't Leave My Bed either. Oh man, Sojourn and Do You Know I Love You, man. Yeah, Rose Colored Yeet is crazy, because I love like the ending specifically, but Yeet killed it too. Silhouette Man, super dope. Fragments with Don Toliver, actually, who actually took the attention away from this album, because I was bumping his album Octane more than this. But I mean, yeah. Uh, Piss in the Wind by Joji, super dope to go re-listen to that. Fun. And then Spiritualized album, ladies and gentlemen, we're going home. Absolutely recommend it. I mean, sonically, like on another level. I think it just sounds beautiful. It just sounds, I mean, like bittersweet, hopeful. Like it's like a cacophony of just free range emotions just laid out, and I mean, it's just sweet sonics, you know what I mean. And I definitely recommend you go listen to it. I wish that I could play some songs on it here, but like every time I do that, my recording gets so chopped and messed up, and so like I just have to stop doing that and just like recommend the video as is, and hopefully you guys can appreciate the music for uh, what it is when you listen to it on your own. But yeah, let me know if you want to check out any other, or let me know if there's any other albums I should check out, or or let me know if you enjoy this album. Let me know what your thoughts are on this album, and what else? What else? I'm trying to think. I don't think I can think of anything else. Whatever. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Listen to the album, please. Spiritualized by. Wait, no. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going home by Spiritualized, and then Joji's Piss in the Wind if you haven't heard it. I mean, and if you have heard it, re-listen to it. I mean, it's just fun, you know what I mean? All right, bye.